Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. I'm in Minnesota today. It is Sunday. I got the lights on in the truck here because the sun is going down. It's getting late in the afternoon, and daylight savings time just kicked in this morning or last night or however you want to look at it. Making a little quick video here. Last time I made a video, I was up in Wisconsin looking for a load. Talk to you a little bit about that, a little bit about what's going on with the Qualcomm today. Of course, I guess Qualcomm sold Omnitracs off, but mine still says Qualcomm on it. But yeah, I'm down all day. My Qualcomm, the Omnitracs software won't run on it right now. It's a server issue, I'm assuming, because they can't get to my last 8 days of logs. And so yeah, I'm stuck. I've been here for about 24 hours now. I talked to another guy that works here, and same thing with him. And he said he had a buddy that worked at a mega carrier, and he had called, and they're all having the same issue. And that is a very large mega carrier that guy works at. And he said every truck they got stranded right now, trying to figure out what they're going to do. I looked online. I'm not seeing anything about Omnitracs having an outage or anything. Of course, it's hard to find anything about any of that online. That's not, like corporate videos or training videos or something like that. But if anybody else have any problems like that, let me know. Let me know what company you work for. I mean, if you don't want to put it out there, just put small company, big company. Because the way I'm understanding it, it is basically every company that uses Omnitracs, and that is a lot of companies out there. If you do use Omnitracs and you're not having any trouble today, let me know about that too. I appreciate all the information. The last video, everybody left a lot of comments. I love that stuff, guys. Always be sure to leave a comment. All of it, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. But the main ones I like are the comments. It gives me something to do, answering comments. I usually learn something from every video just from the comments section, so I appreciate all that. But yeah, I've been down for 24 hours now. Real bummer. I had a good weekend set up. I pre-booked 2 light loads, and I got rid of that rental thing, so we're on dropping and hooking now, and I had me 2 of them set up. Killing me with this Qualcomm Omnitracs thing. If they could get it going right now, I'd run all night, because I got a drop and hook trailer behind me that I got about 240 miles left on. But let me start from the beginning on that. So early in the middle of the week, I made a video where I was up in Wisconsin, dropped a load there. I found a load that was about 100 miles away, and it was about a 500-mile run. That is a lot of deadhead for me on a 500-mile run. When you're doing a dry box, to me, a big part of it is finding loads that are close by, because the rate's just not going to be stellar. You can't, it's not like pulling an equipment trailer or, some sort of heavy haul equipment or something where there's going to be a lot of deadhead on it. When you pull in a standard 53 dry box, you need to find something close by, you need to find something quick, and you need to keep it moving. So I go pick it up, and I got a call before I even picked it up, when I was on the way, and the guy that had it was like, are you going to be the one doing the return trip on it? And I was like, I don't know, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I would love to do the return trip, that's it's right up my alley. So the way it worked, it was, the product was in those plastic totes that have the fold down sides. And I guess it was time for a return trip of totes to come back to the plant. So it worked out real well for me. I drove down. It was about 25,000 pounds going down. It went to Ohio. It went from Wisconsin to Ohio, 508 miles door to door. I get there, they unload, they send me around to the other side of the building to get the empty totes. The empty totes totaled 2,500 pounds. It was about, I don't know, I would say maybe there was 50 of them. I mean, it was nothing. As far as like, I think they ran it in like 9 stacks of them, and I put a load bar on it and I was gone. It did take about, I would say right at 3 hours for the unload and the reload. Definitely not a bad run considering it was 508 miles back at the same rate as it was loaded. So, you know, I pulled 1/10 of the weight, and I was glad I did get a light load there because it was driving into the wind. It kind of hurt my fuel mileage a little bit. Toward the end of the week there on that run, I probably averaged like 7.2, 7.3, something like that, because I was driving into a pretty good wind on the way back. Took that back up to Wisconsin, and then got a load over in Minnesota that was about 100 miles away, and it is a drop and hook planned. It's like 3 different loads, and it totals out to be about 1,100 miles between all 3 loads, and it had a 100-mile deadhead to start. So another one there where it was, you know, 100-mile deadhead, but it's going to work out to some good miles if I can ever get going on it. I grabbed the load in Minnesota. It was a drop and hook. I grabbed the company trailer there, and I hauled butt down to where I am now. You know, I had like 2 hours left after I hooked to it. I said, hey, I'm going to run what I can of it. So I hooked up to it, and I was like, well, you know, the first 2, the picked up there and then down to a distribution center to do a drop and hook and grab a loaded trailer out of there, and then about 380, 400 miles to the store that it delivers to, and then from the store I take that empty trailer up to another distribution center that's not related to the first company, but it's like literally 20 miles away, I think, something like that. You take that empty up to that distribution center and then grab a loaded out of there. That goes like another 300 miles. So basically it's like 3 different loads that go between 300 and 400 miles, but they're all drop and hook. They're all getting in and out. They're preloaded, ready to go. Currently I'm about 240 miles from the first stop, but I can't go nowhere with it right now because I got no paper logs, and well, I got paper logs. I don't have my last 8 days of logs. So I'm not sure what's going on. I wish they would get this up and running. I would run this 4 hours down there right now, no problem. Because I was wanting to get the first 2 legs of this on this week's check, and I'm not sure how that's going to work now because this freaking e-log issue. So yeah, stuck in Minnesota right now. Just waiting on this thing to get going again. So that's what's up, guys. Everybody let me know what's going on with yours if you're experiencing anything. It's really frustrating. You know, I got good miles in front of me. You know, I did this drop and then pick up on Saturday morning, and you know, basically I had it set up to where from Saturday afternoon to Monday morning I was going to have like 1,100 miles laid out for me. All light loads, all dropping hooks, just get it and go, and you know, exactly what I love, you know, as far as no BS in it, you know, not having to stop and, you know, wait a truck, not have to, you know, deal with any loading issues or unloading. I mean, literally preloaded trailers sitting in lots waiting on me. That's what's such a bummer, because this load I got's 20,000 pounds. The next one, they estimate, which the retail side, you know, they don't really ever know the weight exactly a lot of times. I shouldn't say never, but most of the time they don't know, because they don't load them heavy enough to like worry about weighing every pallet. The majority of the retail stuff I've done in the past has been like 10 to 25,000. You might get a 30,000 on a weird one, but that's what's going on right now, guys. I'm stuck in Minnesota waiting on an E-log issue to get sorted out, and just stuck. But thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of each other out there. Later.